Point-laden team, Steve. Battle-tested, and they know what's required to get it done.
Totally right, Kevin. Young teams don't usually win a lot of games. It takes time to learn the ins and outs of this league.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Daniel Gafford is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. 3 on the clock. And a wide open look for Irving. Out to Doncic. Pass to Irving. Three-pointer. Another miss by Irving.
Well, he's got a page stroke. That one almost dropped.
Harden against Irving. Right wing. Leonard looking over the floor. And finished off by Leonard.
You can see the work Kawhi has put into his ball handling. Gets separation almost any time he wants.
This current Clippers group, they're changing the identity of this franchise.
Hey, Kevin, you know this. For a long time, they couldn't get right. Winning just one playoff series during their first 27 seasons in LA. Now the Clippers expect to make postseason runs.
Pass to Irving. Doncic outside. Back to Irving. Over Tice. Another miss by Irving.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
The three from Harden. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. The Mavericks have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. The kick out to Irving. Knocks down the three ball.
Insanely quick on that release. Kyrie, beautiful.
It's Harden with the drive, and he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Here's Doncic. Puts up a deep three. Gafford kicks to Doncic. The pass to Irving. From past the arc. Out left to the wing. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Harden against Doncic. Tice sets a screen for Harden. Driving inside. George looking around. Over Irving, again, Los Angeles.
Nice recognition from Paul George there. Understanding the shot clock situation and cashing in.
Injuries have hampered Paul George over the last few years, but when he's healthy, he's elite.
Greg, he's still a go-to option offensively, who can guard the league's top wings. And as he's aged, he's really embraced a leadership role.
And here's Harden for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Harden's got 5 points so far.
And a large portion of Harden's shots come from the perimeter, and for good reason. He is an absolute sharpshooter.
Stolen by Washington. The three for Doncic. And the three ball is good.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rolls up and drained the transition three.
Harden the pass to Tice. George with no one around. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. George has got his second basket of the game. Doncic finds Gafford. Passes to Washington. Harden against Jones. Nice move. Gafford passes to Doncic. Fires for three. Another three for Dallas.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull. And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
First team.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And another basket for Dallas.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
Harden against Doncic. It's Harden with the drive. And the rejection by Gafford. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. Jones, no one around him. Gafford kicks to Jones. Here's Doncic. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
I love the way George can move his feet and challenge the shot without fouling.
It's all tied here in Los Angeles. The second. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, the star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Washington out there with Jones, and it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside, here's Tice. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Doncic. Pass to Gafford. Washington kicks to Irving. Washington with the screen on George. And it's Irving missing.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Harden's shot is good.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
They get the rebound. Gafford inside. Defended by Tice. For the screen on Leonard. Kicks it out to Jones. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Harden surveying the D. Now here's Tucker. He's covered by Washington. Knocked away. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Irving. Again, Irving missing. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And here's George for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic left side. Pass to Gafford. Irving for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
If there's such a thing as a no-doubt three-pointer, Kyrie might have it.
And so Harden will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 3. Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that grittiness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
Doncic kicks to Irving. Some nice passing here by Dallas. He lobs it up, and Gafford throws it down.
On time, on target. Kyrie orchestrating things beautifully.
Harden outside. Tice sets a screen for Harden. Nailed from three-point land. Harden's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Clippers. Doncic passes to Irving. 1:51 left to play here in the second quarter. Back to Doncic. Shoots. And the pass to Washington. Shoots over Tucker. The kick out to Irving. This one for 3. Passes it to Washington. To the right side. Goes up with it again. Pass to Jones. Three-pointer. And he's good on the 3-ball. Jones has got the lead up to 5 now for Dallas.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Tice sets a screen for Harden. Here he goes. Tice finds Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
There's the response. Kawhi rarely changes expression, but you know what he's thinking. I got your back.
For the screen on Leonard. Doncic steps on the gas. The feed to Irving. Washington sets the pick for Irving. Washington passes to Gafford. And here's Doncic from the arc. The Clippers grab the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Jones kicks to Doncic. Oh, Doncic, long range.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
Here's Tucker. There's the drive. And he can't jam it through. Here's Dallas. They're on a 14-6 run. And Doncic, here we go. There's the triple. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Outside, George. Got it off in time. And so it's Dallas holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Russell Westbrook. He's out there with Bones Highland. And it's man in at the 4.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
Doncic with the steal. Here's a quick shot. Again, the Mavericks score.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Highland against Hardaway. Now here's Westbrook. Not a lot of room. Zubac no good.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by Doncic. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
And it's Doncic missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Now here is Hardaway. After Luka Doncic's miss, 4 on the shot clock. Jones dishes to Doncic. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. And the Mavericks with some changes. Dante Exum is checked in for Derek Jones. And it's Hardy in for Doncic. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And when it comes to Luka Doncic, he's simply, Greg, one of the best players in the entire game.
No question about it. He's a threat to record a triple-double every time he takes the floor. As versatile and dangerous a player as there is in our league. That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Hardy. Going inside. Pass to Exum. Another shot. Westbrook pulls it in. Clippers trail by 9. Here's Coffee, and it's good for 2. Coffee's got his first bucket in this one.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Now the pass to Exum. And finished off by Exum.
Very explosive. Exum very capable of playing above the rim.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Coffee can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 9. Beyond the arc. Traps in the tray. Exum's got 5 points now this quarter.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Westbrook passes to Mann. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Clippers shooting their first free throws of this game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Hardaway passes to Hardy. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Back to Hardaway. Launches it. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession. A minute 20 left to play in the third. Right side, Westbrook. Screen by Zubac. Bam. Tries again. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 6 rebounds in the game. The 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And here's Westbrook. Hasn't made one yet. Now Highland. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And it's nice to have a guy like Highland out there, so good at creating his own shot if he has to.
Bones is aggressive and accurate off the bounce. He's got tremendous speed with the ball in his hands, and he loves to play one-on-one. I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
Pass to Kleba. He kicks to Exum. Dallas moving the ball around. Hardaway, no good. Clippers trail by 12. Mann passes to Westbrook. Hits it from 3-point range. Westbrook's got himself on the board with 3 there.
We know he prefers to shoot off the pull-up, but Westbrook's showing he's capable in the catch-and-shoot situation.
Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Back right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat. And
this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Hardaway. Exum is out there with Maxi Kleba. Then there's Harden. And it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Great dive from Zubac. He understands when he should look to give it up.
Exum with a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
And here is Zubac after Dante Exum hitting the 3. There's the pick. Highland's shot is good.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Now, here's Hardy. It's stolen by Tice. Leonard on the wing. Tice with a screen on Hardaway. Back to Tucker. It's George on the wing. Tucker a screen. Shot clock at 5. And George gets it to go.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Now, here's Exum. Pass to Lively. Hardaway from outside to the left side wing. Fires the 3. Dallas, no good that time either. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. George with the ball. Played by Hardaway, and that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a break cramp.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Zubac is checked in. Harden kicks to George. There's the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
An absolute marksman from three-point land. Paul George can drain these in bunches.
Irving sets a screen for Doncic. Irving attacking. Pass to Doncic. Little turnaround. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trail by 3. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Harden the pass to George. Tice with a screen on Doncic. And George kicks to Harden to tie it up. It's rebounded by Doncic. Dallas leading by 3. Jones for 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Some coaches might not like taking the 3 on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
Here's Harden, and the 10 by Harden.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Zubac against Doncic. From outside the arc, Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. The Clippers have gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. It's good from long range. And now just a 1-point Dallas lead.
Nice vision from Kawhi Leonard, scanning the floor and finding a ready shooter to feed.
And here's Doncic from the arc.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And stolen by Irving. On the wing, Jones. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-pointer team.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Mavericks.
High-effort, fast-break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
Now here's Leonard. Top of the key. The offensive rebound. Zubac finds George. Lock at 6. Over Irving. The shot by George, no good.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Leonard brings the double team. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Sinks the triple. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one. One of the best closers in our game. James Harden coming up big.
Washington, that's good.
They're in total command of this game, with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Irving with it. And so it's Dallas winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony.
You've got it on 2K Sports. Has pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And, you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Towns. Just 4 to shoot. Outside Edwards. There's the triple. Leonard pulls down the board.
You really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Takes a 3. Here's George. Back to Leonard. George outside. Leonard with a screen on Conley. George with the bucket.
And George is deadly from deep. That'll give you some longevity in this league.
You know, when the Clippers first moved to LA, people assumed they'd be second fiddle to the Lakers. Not necessarily the case.
Well, BA, to be honest with you, they were for a long time. And then we moved into this building. There was a bit of a shift, and the Clippers started dominating the regular season. They don't have the championship, but I'll tell you what, a powerful owner and a couple star players, that'll flip the faithful around for you.
Offensive board. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Harden, the pass to George. Zubac, screen. Releases. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Conley passes to Edwards. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Harden. Pass to George. Here's Mann. Kicks it to George. That three's off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Towns on a screen. Fires for 3. Back to Conley. Towns down low. He's guarded by Zubac.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Three-pointer, Harden drills it from deep.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 5. Pass to Edwards. Towns a screen on George. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. The quick look, no good that time. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Edwards a screen on Harden. And here's Edwards, defended by Harden. Now Towns. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Harden, deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Harden's got 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Edwards. McDaniels, a screen on Harden. Outside McDaniels. And that one is hammered home.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The Clippers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Pass to Zubac. Here's Mann. Leonard with a screen on McDaniels. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
First team.
George feels it out a bit. They grab their own miss. 32 seconds left in the first. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Defensive foul. Carl Anthony.
You look at the massive hauls that have been received in the trades with Paul George. That should tell you how valuable PG is.
Now here's Conley. No made baskets yet. And here's Edwards outside. The rebound by Mann.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Pass to Leonard. Now George, guarded by Edwards. 2 on the clock. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Clippers ahead. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. Now here's Harden. Fires from deep. Leonard outside. Zubac, screen. Leonard laces it in from distance.
And by the numbers, Kawhi is one of the most efficient three-point shooters ever.
And here's Edwards outside. The Clippers grab the miss.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
And the basket by Leonard.
Nice teamwork. The right guy ends up with the ball in his hands, and Kawhi finishes that possession.
You know, over his career, Paul...
Nice. Look at the bench.
Down.
I mean, the bench is going nuts.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Pass to Mann. Here's Harden. The 3. On the wing man. Again, the Clippers score. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Conley looking for an opening. Misses the 3. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Harden with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Leonard passes to George. And it's all from three-point range.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Leonard outside. On the drive, Kawhi, and the dunk by Leonard.
Well, what makes Kawhi Leonard so effective on those kinds of drives is the kind of pace he goes at it with. He's able to decipher the defense and knows where the help is coming from, and yet he still scores.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
You have to give Paul George a lot of credit. He's willingly accepted a secondary role on the Clippers. He said, quote, Kawhi is the number 1, I'm the number 2. There is no ego. I'm totally fine with that. I try to compliment him and also take the load off of him. And Brian, when they are both right, there's not a better tandem in the game.
Good point. Top tier. Thanks, Alec. It's Edwards on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in this first half. 2 minutes.
Lets it go from deep. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Towns a screen on George. And here's Edwards outside. The Clippers grab the miss. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to Mann. 1:35 left in the first half. Leonard for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Edwards looking for an opening. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Towns. from about 19. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Check it out. Harden putting on a show, throwing down an acrobatic dunk.
Here's Towns. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. There's a screen. Harden, the pass to man. For 3, George. Not on target. 4 for 9 in this one.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Yeah, what energy from Edwards on the drive. Pushing his way inside and straight to the cup.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Zubac. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Edwards for 3. Knocks down the long J. Edwards got 10.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look. It's a great setup for the bucket.
I mean, with the ball in his hands, Harden's as creative as anyone.
Edwards a screen on Harden. Outside Edwards. 1 second left. No good on the buzzer beater. That'll do it for the first half. The Clippers on top, up by 8. All right, now let's check in. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
They got Bones Highland, Amir Coffey out there with Daniel Tice. Then it's Mason Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. For 3, Warren gets the 3 ball to go. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, B.A., I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him, a lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Leading by 5. And the basket by Highland.
Nice job by Russell just not forcing anything on that play.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Warren with a screen on Westbrook. Morris uses the glass to finish the layup.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, just another foray into the paint by Westbrook. That's way too much speed to keep up with him.
Morris passes to Reed. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Morris, a screen on Plumlee. Reed for 3. 5 on the clock. Outside Warren. Ooh, ripped away. Coffey into the lane. Count that bucket. And now a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
And all the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
He takes it in. Kicks it out to Warren. Pass to Morris. Warren with a screen on Westbrook. Back to Warren. 6 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. And the call over the back.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, energy is good, but not smart there trying to go through somebody on that play.
Pass to Westbrook. To the left side wing. Tice outside. 3-pointer. Sinks the tray. Tice has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Morris passes to Alexander Walker. Driving in. Kicks it out to Anderson. Pass to Reed. They need this. Here's Warren. Oh, Warren slams it in.
Yeah, Warren hungry to get in there and get his hands on the rim. 2 more for him.
Westbrook outside. Tice sets a screen. Westbrook with it. Guarded now by Anderson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First team foul.
First free throw is good.
Russell Westbrook just out there and focused, trying to find ways in which he can help out his team to secure any win.
The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Commissioner Adam Silver maintains that he is not against shortening the regular season. He said, quote, the fact that teams are focused on load management and players are resting, it sends a message. And while he doesn't want to be tradition bound, guys, he said, whatever happens, they'd ensure every team visits every city at least once per season.
It's an interesting point there from the commissioner. Thanks, Allie.
And you know, Brent, what you can count on from T.J. Warren, he's a veteran presence who generates offense.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of questions, Grant, about T.J. Warren and can he get back to that level of impact scoring that we saw in the bubble. Obviously capable scoring at all 3 levels and trying to turn the tide of a team offensively.
Morris against Westbrook. Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Five to shoot. Reed to screen on Highland. Here's Alexander Walker. No good on the triple. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. And here's Westbrook. 6 points for him. Tice outside from behind the arc. Sends it home from 3-point land. Tice has got 6.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
That free throw no good.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
Harden from outside. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And Edwards puts up a deep 3. And so it's Los Angeles looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. How? And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's George. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. Kyle Anderson is out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Leonard passes to Mann. Back to Leonard. Over Anderson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Jaden McDaniels picks one up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Anderson with a screen. Edwards for 3. The rebound by Mann.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Harden, the pass to Mann. Conley against Harden. Zubac with a screen on Conley. Harden, good.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
It's Edwards with a drive, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
Harden scanning the floor. Zubac with a screen on Conley. Inside. Zubac passes to George. From 20 feet. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Man, misses. Minnesota shooting a nice 50% for the game. Conley passes to Edwards. Let's go with a three. Back to Conley. Anderson finds Conley. McDaniels up top. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Harden. There's the drive. And then Harden with the jam!
A consistent and standout scorer. It's really no surprise to see Harden making a big impact out there.
And here's Edwards outside. Buries it from 3.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Harden against Conley. And it's Harden penetrating. 3-pointer. And there's Leonard on the assist by Harden. And the Clippers lead by 18.
I mean, is there another guy in the league who knows when his team needs this kind of lift? Kawhi getting those 3 points right back. I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I tell him, you take one more 3-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
Leonard on the wing. Outside Harden.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Second shot opportunity. And he connects with a jumper. Harden's got 6 in the quarter.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Anderson. Edwards for 3. From deep, Conley. Rebound by the Clippers.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Anderson. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Clippers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for James Harden.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
McDaniels from long range. The offensive rebound. Gobert passes to McDaniels. For 3, Conley. Paul George pulls down the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Harden. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Yeah, nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense.
One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. George finds Harden. For 3. Some room here for George. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. And the Clippers lead by 20.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
backcourts, Doris. This should be a very exciting matchup.
And you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Shoots it up. And that one's good. Doncic.
Don't give Luka any airspace, especially when he's handling the rock, because this guy's always a threat in the pull-up game.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Doncic with it. Picked up by Edwards. No good from Irving. Conley with it. Outside Edwards. Dishes it to McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. Towns the screen. Shot by McDaniels, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career. Well, Cat answers with his own 3, and he says, I told you I'm the best shooting big man in history.
Dallas moving it around. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Washington passes to Doncic. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
They get a hand on it. Pass to Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. Gobert the screen. Edwards can't hit. Here's Dallas. They're on an 11-3 run. And the points coming for them now, Greg and bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Back to Doncic. He takes it in. Edwards against Irving. The 3. Outside, Towns.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Edwards with the screen for Towns. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Oh, here's Edwards. A 3 ball. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now Irving. Following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. A 3-pointer is right on target.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that 3-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight. This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
The Timberwolves shooting their first foul shot of the game. So much fun indoors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, three-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
And here's Towns following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving.
Karl-Anthony Towns, such a great jump shooter. Doesn't take him any time to get set up.
Fires away from outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. Conley left side. For the three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Mavericks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Daniel Gafford is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Jones in at the three spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Doncic with it. Picked up by Edwards. Irving for three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Shoots the three. He can't get that one. Mavericks leading by 5. Doris, when we look at the Dallas Mavericks, it looks like a team that has shown they want to win now.
Kevin, I think their ownership has never been afraid to pull the trigger on a big trade. The Mavs are not about just making it to the playoffs. This is an organization that seeks the ultimate prize, and that is to win an NBA championship.
Fires the three. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 8. Towns, a screen on Doncic. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the strike.
For Minnesota, they have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Towns. Back to Doncic. Puts up a three. The three ball from Doncic.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
And here's Conley outside. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Oh, Doncic, long range.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Out to Conley from outside the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Conley's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Timberwolves. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Led by as many as 14 points. The three for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Conley's shot is off. Mavericks leading by 8. Irving with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. And Gafford throws it down. Doris, when you and I think about the playoffs back in the bubble, you can see how much of an impact the fans have during games.
Personally, Kevin, I hope never to see a bubble again because the energy and the atmosphere inside NBA arenas is so electric you can almost reach out and touch it. And obviously the players love the opportunity to perform in front of their home fans.
To the paint. Out to Doncic. Towns against Washington. Jones dishes to Doncic. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's slammed in by Jones.
They see the attention Luka draws. That's why his teammates get so many wide-open looks.
To the middle. Stolen by Washington. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Kicks it out to Jones. Lets it go with the three. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Irving surveying the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Conley. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's it. Oh!
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Produce screen on Conley. And here's Doncic from the arc. And so it's Dallas holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And the three-point shot has been big for him. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Reed. Warren is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2-guard position. Towns for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Towns has got 15.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the 3-point shot as his primary weapon today.
Powell the pass to Lively. Dallas moving it around. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. And he gets it to go from the corner. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Morris kicks to Towns. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Karl Anthony Towns putting on a show on the offensive end of the floor. Legit 3-level score, and he's got it all working.
Exum's shot is off. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Out to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Here he goes. Hardy passes to Lively. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
Morris inside. Guarded by Powell. Towns, no luck.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Down low. Morris kicks to Reed. And there's the pass to Alexander Walker. Jacks up a 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Hardaway from outside. Lively the pass to Hardaway. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. It's Hardaway with the drive. 5 on the clock. Passes it to Lively. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And now it's a 9-point Dallas lead. And here is Morris. No scoring in this one. 1:57 left to play in the third. Kicks it to Towns. Here's Reed. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And it's Exum in the corner. Stolen by Warren. It's tipped. Exum with it. Now defended by Warren. And it's Hardy with the jam.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
Alexander Walker passes to Towns. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That is his first foul of the game. McDaniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for Alexander Walker. So it's the Timberwolves now. They trail by 11. Pass to McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. McDaniels got his first 2 points.
I tell you, the moment he sees the open man, Monte Morris lets it go.
Drives to the hoop. Hardaway dishes to Powell. With the floater. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards with it. Hardaway picks him up. And finished off by Edwards.
Combination of size and athleticism makes Anthony Edwards so tough to check on the drive. Good luck and good night.
Throws it up high.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And he drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
And that one's good. Hardy.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Edwards. And he goes right over Dante Exum and slams it down.
Well, Anthony Edwards says, yes, you're playing exceptional defense, but my offensive game is better. I'm a solid 225.
Here's Hardy. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Morris into the lane for 3, Edwards. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Exum is out there with Powell. Then there's Hardy. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Lively in at the center. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Timberwolves also changing it up. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for T.J. Warren. And it's Mike Conley in for Monte Morris. Screen by McDaniel. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one. Conley kicks to Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Good on the three-point shot. Towns has got 20 points.
This is a big who we know stretches the floor to great effect. Mr. Towns from 3.
Doncic against Conley. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Gobert with a screen on Irving. Edwards, that's good.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
And Irving with the basket on the assist by Jones.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. Jones, the pass to Irving. Shoots. And another basket for Dallas.
If you get caught watching the ball against Kyrie, he's going to go right by you every time.
Edwards drives in, and he slams it down right on top of P.J. Washington.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Sinks the three-pointer. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
Here's Conley, and he drops it in from the low post. 16 points for Mike Conley.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
So smooth on the mid-range. Kyrie dialed in.
Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward. Boy, bodying up there, making sure to get position. That's really nice rebounding technique.
Gobert trying to get open. Outside Edwards. Screen by McDaniel. And there's the drive, and Edwards with the stuff.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Offensive rebound. Alford kicks to Doncic. In the corner, Irving with it. From past the arc, Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. 8-point game. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Gafford.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Scooped up. The kick out to Irving. Driving in. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
For the Timberwolves, number 11, Naz Reid.
Bobbed up there for Edwards. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
The Ant-Man is in the house. Mr. Anthony Edwards making it look easy.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds. Thanks so much, David. And that about wraps it up for Greg.
Well, Clark, taking a glance at the makeup of both rosters, what stands out is how many veterans there are on each team.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious, B.A., that both of these coaches really value veteran experience. I mean, guys that can produce on the court, but also help mentor the younger players.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. On the perimeter, it's the talented duo of George and Kawhi. Ivica Zubac's out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Harden in at the 1. Jones finds Washington. Irving, a screen on Leonard to the inside. George with a steal. Harden from outside. The Mavericks pull it in. Jones drives in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
Tice, a screen on Doncic. Harden from outside. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Now here's Harden. Tice, a screen on Gafford. Pass to Zubac. And here's George. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Jones. Here they come with numbers in transition. Back to Irving. Washington right side. Outside Jones. There's the drive. Oh, misses the dunk. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside Harden. The 3-ball. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. The Mavericks have gone 1 for 3 so far. And Doncic with the jam.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Now here's George. 4-3. And the Clippers miss again.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Doncic. Washington outside. From deep. George against Jones. Back to Washington. 4 on the clock. Irving, a screen on Leonard. Doncic finds Irving. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Good awareness that time by Irving of where the shot clock was.
Here's Harden on the take. Pass to Zubac.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Leonard against Jones. Back to Zubac. Here's Tice. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Kyrie Irving. Well, if you're the Clippers, are you out looking for the next young star, Grant?
Possibly, B.A. I mean, 5 of their top 6 scorers last year were over 30 years old. So they may need more production from your young guns to be a consistent contender.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Irving with it. Guarded now by George. Kicks it to Doncic. 1:35 left in the opening quarter. Washington's shot is good.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Harden scanning the floor. It's rebounded by Dallas. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Irving's got 5 points.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Out to Leonard. 55 seconds left in the opening quarter. And Leonard throws it down hard.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
From deep, here's Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
they've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
The Clippers trail. Here's Leonard. Harden from outside. Fires in the triple. Harden's gotten his second bucket.
No three is really a bad three when Harden shoots it.
Irving, a screen on Leonard. Fires for three. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Dallas with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. We'll be back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
So here are the five for the Clippers to start the second. On the perimeter, it's the talented duo of George and Kawhi. Daniel Tice is out there with Ivica Zubac, and it's Harden in at the point. Doncic against Harden. Tice, a screen on Doncic. The three is up. And it's Harden again missing. The Mavericks leading. Here's Luka. Throws it up high. Gafford passes to Washington. Washington, a screen on Leonard. And here's Doncic outside. Nails it from three. Doncic has got 8 points.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic is court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
Counted from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Oh, stolen by Harden. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Zubac with a screen on Jones. Harden, the pass to Tice. Into the lane. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you played, Greg?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
Now here's Jones. Here's Doncic. Doncic on the wing. Takes the three. And the Mavericks, another three.
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
On the wing, Harden. Guarded by Doncic. Tice passes to Zubac. Zubac with a screen on Irving. For three, George. Washington grabs the miss. Dallas has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Here's Doncic. Pass to Washington. Now here's Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Doncic outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 9-point game. You know, Clark, when you think about the history of this Dallas franchise, one man stands out. That's Dirk.
Yeah, he's worthy of a statue for sure, B.A. Played all 21 seasons of his career with the Mavs. He was the first European MVP in league history. And then in 2011, he helped bring an NBA title to the Mavericks, beating the LeBron Wade-led Heat team.
Yeah, Kawhi has never relied on the three-pointer, but it's a part of his game that unlocks the rest of what he can do on the offensive end.
Irving up top. George defending. Back to Doncic. Pass to Gafford. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And Leonard throws it down hard.
Oh, what a slick dribble by Leonard. I wasn't ready for that at all.
Launches a 3. Doncic grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Boy, Doncic, with his size and ball skills and vision, is a master, a maestro in the pick and roll. He can make just about any pass necessary out of the pick and roll set. Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz. Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to Highland. Westbrook outside. And here's Tucker. Here's Coffey. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Shoots it from the high post. Fade away. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Yeah, Luka's arsenal does cover the mid-range now. That inside the arc jumper is easy for him.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And he makes the first. And so Highland nails both of them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Doncic right side. Outside for Irving. The 3 is up. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 1. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break. Ready for the second half. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
They've got Hardy. He's out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Exum in at the 3. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Westbrook into the lane. Pass to Plumlee. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Hardy. Pass to Exum. Outside Hardaway. From outside, off the mark. The Clippers trail. Now Westbrook. Hey, expanding his range. Hits a 3-pointer. Westbrook's got 5 points.
Russell Westbrook never lacks for confidence. And when he starts knocking down threes, he becomes impossible to guard.
You know, Clark, P.J. Tucker has really made a name for himself and done that on the defensive end.
I just love his story, the journey that he took to get to this point. I mean, he circumvented to Europe for several years, became a three-point shooter, and defensively is where he hangs his hat, and that's where he's made his greatest impact, doing the dirty work to help championship teams win.
Now here's Westbrook. He's closely guarded. Here's Plumlee. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Plumlee's got his first basket.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
Pass to Exum. Takes a 3. Plumlee pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Now Highland. Tucker with a screen. Back Back to Highland. Kicks it out to Westbrook. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
You know, so often we see Westbrook with the ball driving or pulling up off the dribble. He can catch and shoot it just as well.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Tries the spin move. Here's Hardy, pounded by Westbrook. The shot by Hardy, no good. And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Clippers. They lead by 4. Outside Tucker. Highland against Hardaway. Plumlee, a screen on Hardaway. Highland, the pass to Plumlee. 6 on the shot clock. He tries for 3. Lively grabs the miss. For Dallas, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Powell looking to end the run. 1:52 left in the third quarter of the game. And the shot goes. Powell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Dwight Powell really showing continuing confidence in his inside game. And I think he's only going to get better down there.
Got a piece of it. Westbrook with it. Picked up by Powell. Here's Coffey. Still without a bucket. No good from outside. Up top, Powell. Pounded by Westbrook. Westbrook against Powell. Pass to Hardaway. Powell, a screen on Highland. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Lets the 3 fly. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Coffey on the wing. Out left to the wing. Here's Westbrook. Plumlee, a screen. And finished off by Westbrook.
You know, whether it's going solo or in a set like the pick and roll, Westbrook has a knack for creating offense.
Pass to Lively. Over Plumlee. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Out of bounds. Out of bounds. As Los Angeles keeps possession. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Outside Harden. Tice sets a screen. And a miss there on the triple. The Mavericks trailing. And the call will be against James Harden. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. Hardaway against George. Here's Exum.
Passion is something we love to see no matter what we're doing, and Leonard plays with great passion. A defensive menace who gives everything he has to shut his man down while still doing it at the offensive end too.
Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. And not so fast. The previous play is under got again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
Yeah, and the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing up the footage for the officials on the floor. The new process is making for quicker turnarounds, I think.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant that one's going to count. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Clippers ahead, up 7. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th. On the perimeter, it's the talented duo of George and Kawhi. Ivica Zubac's out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. Jacks up at 3. Tice finds George. Tice a screen on Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's George. And there's another one for the Clippers.
Yeah, nice vision that time displayed by George off the screen and roll.
Doncic against Leonard. Jones with a screen on Leonard. It's Doncic with a drive. Here's Washington. And rejected. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
From deep, here's Doncic. He buries it from 3.
It always seems like Doncic is playing with something to prove. Well, I'll tell you what, he's proving plenty tonight.
George against Gafford. Pass to Tice. George outside. Clock at 6. Tice, a screen on Doncic. George with it. Gafford picks him up. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting only 42%. Gafford the screen. From deep, here's Doncic. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Washington, a screen on Leonard. From deep, here's Doncic. This one for 3. The shot off that time. Ooh, nice D from George. Pass to Leonard. The 3. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Jones. And he converts the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Harden from outside. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Harden is known for his creativity. Can't lose him in the screen and roll, or he'll take you to school.
Irving for 3. Leonard against Doncic. On the wing, Jones. From downtown, and there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist from Jones.
Great off-ball action from Doncic.
Harden, the pass to George. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Out to Leonard. Pass to Zubac. Here's George. Here he goes. And the jam by George.
George doing a nice job driving with physicality there, seeking out that contact.
Irving, a screen on Leonard. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Over Leonard. And that one's long. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Harden against Jones. Harden, the pass to George. Wing shot on the way. Jones grabs the board. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Dallas. And the dunk by Gafford.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Harden against Doncic. The drive by Harden. And Harden with the slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
The other thing they've done is they have not shied away from the mid-range game. I mean, plenty of points coming their way off of jump shot opportunities. I like that.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Pass to Zubac. Back to Harden. And stolen by Irving. Pulls up for 3. Money. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Yes, indeedy. Irving giving you much in the clutch.
Here's Harden. Yes!
Got to make anybody anybody besides Hard to shoot the ball there. I mean, he doesn't feel the pressure. He embraces this stuff. It's right in his wheelhouse. Make somebody else shoot it.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. George against Irving. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. George, right side. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For
For the latest presentation of our, and Greg, taking a look at this one here tonight, the clash at the guard positions really stands out.
No question about it. Both teams rely heavily on their backcourts to get it done, and I'm interested to see which backcourt brings it tonight.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. George is out there with Harden, and it's man in at the small forward position. McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniel.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And putting so much pressure on your defense. James Harden, a menace offensively.
Conley with it. Leonard picks him up. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Stolen by Zubac. It's Harden with the drive. He dishes it to Leonard. It's stolen by Gobert. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. He gets it in there.
How about the pass from Gobert, scanning the floor well and spotting his open teammate.
And Smitty, we know when it comes to the Clippers, they seem to go as Kawhi Leonard goes.
No doubt, Kevin. The only year they didn't make the playoffs with him, he was hurt. But when he's healthy, they are dangerous.
Towns finds Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. They get it back. Outside Conley. Edwards, a screen on Harden. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Takes a three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's man. High post, Zubac. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. The Clippers again turning it over. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Edwards with the screen for Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
One of Conley's calling cards, getting into the paint and converting, even though he's often the smallest guy on the floor.
And here's Harden for three. Drains the three-pointer. Harden's got 6.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Towns the screen. Conley kicks to Towns. Gobert with the screen on Leonard. Towns the pass to Gobert. Back to Towns. Out to Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Harden against Conley. Harden outside. Just 5 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. They get it again. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's George. There's the triple. Drills it from outside.
When Paul George is on the court, the defense has to be aware of him on the perimeter.
Here's Edwards, and he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Stolen by Conley. And oh, here we go. Conley, nobody back. And here we go. Edwards kicks to Conley. Tipped away. Just 4 to shoot. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Edwards got 5 now.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Harden the pass to Zubac. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. Kicks to Harden. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And, you know, if you score on Harden, this guy's going to take it personal. Answers right back.
Conley the pass to Edwards. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's Conley that time on the assist from Edwards.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Harden. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And for Harden, finishing through contact is just part of the job description. He gets bodied up almost every time he takes it inside.
Passes it to Mann. Harden outside. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Clippers lead. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And I also like how they trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. And it's Gobert in its center. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Harden kicks to Leonard. Misses the 3. Timberwolves trail, and it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
From deep, Harden. It's rebounded by Towns. And so it's Minnesota with it. Edwards, a screen on Harden. Conley the pass to Edwards. And a miss there on the triple.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden. There's the drive. Launches it. And that's good. Kawhi Leonard for 3. Leonard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Edwards, a screen on Harden. Outside Edwards. Launches a 3. McDaniels finds Edwards. Screen by McDaniel. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for James Harden. George, that's a 2-pointer. Shoots it. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
He can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
Westbrook passes to man. On the wing, George. He kicks it to Leonard. Back to George. It's stolen by Edwards. One-on-one fast break. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
The 7'1" Gobert is a major threat inside, especially this close to the rim.
Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. The pass to Warren. Back to Conley. Fires for three. They get it back. The kick out to Warren. From downtown, shot clock at 6. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I mean, he's tailor-made for those pick-and-roll sets. Gobert, a big-time finisher on the move.
Westbrook passes to Zubac. There's the dish to George. Zubac with the screen for George. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Edwards, a screen on Westbrook. Outside Edwards. 1:05 left in the second quarter. Back to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by George.
Shot fake by Edwards. A move we don't see a lot anymore, but it can still be very effective.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Daniel Tice comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Amir Coffey's checked in for Mann. And Bones Highland subbed in for George. Here's Westbrook. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards. And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
Count the basket.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4.
76% from the line a season ago.
Coffey drills the three-pointer. Coffey's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Outside Edwards. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Conley dishes to Edwards. That's a miss, and with it, he is 5 for 9. Back to Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Excellent big man play from Gobert, using his size to save the play.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Bones Highland is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Plumlee. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Coffey in at the 3, the small forward. Warren a screen. Back to Edwards. With the drive. And finished off by Edwards.
And not known for his ball handling, Edwards showing, though, he has got some skill.
Westbrook kicks to Tice. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Screen by Tice. Hits it from three-point range. Coffey's got 6.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Edwards a screen on Westbrook. Outside Edwards. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Minot. 5 to shoot. Out to Edwards. Fires the 3. That miss makes him 7 for 12 from the field this game. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Coffey. Covered by Morris. The shot. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
His ability to change his pace and direction is so quick. That's one of the reasons Westbrook is special when handling the rock.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Never forget what Russ can do in the air. He can be so agile.
Ray, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second. You got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
Towns, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker comes in for Edwards. Here's Highland. Here's Coffey. He's covered by Warren. From the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. Morris looking over the floor. The kick out to Towns. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. And now it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
Towns has one of the best three-point strokes of any big man in the league.
Plumlee, the pass to Coffey. Back to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Towns, a screen on Westbrook. The kick out to Towns. Makes it off the glass. Towns has got 7 points.
Impressive shot from Towns, maintaining his balance despite the contact.
Outside Westbrook. Passes to Tice. The kick out to Westbrook. Plumlee sets the pick for Westbrook. Uncovered. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Minnesota leading by 8. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Morris against Westbrook. Morris into the lane. The kick out to Towns.
Love seeing the hustle from Russell Westbrook, especially on the defensive end.
Highland passes to Westbrook. Plumlee with the screen. Back to Highland. A 3-ball. The pass to Coffey. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Reed. Goes up on the wing. Plumlee with the rebound. And Westbrook, here we go. And the dunk by Westbrook.
This is Westbrook at his best. Slicing and dicing the D.
He gets it up. No good that time. And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, also Naz Reid out there, T.J. Warren out there with Conley, and it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Outside, Towns. Wants to get it to Reid, and does. Beyond the arc. And that's good. Michael Conley for three. Conley's got the lead up to 9 now for Minnesota. Leonard on the wing, defended by Towns. 2 points, that one goes.
Getting position and finishing. Kawhi's a master in the paint.
Harden against Conley. Towns looking around. The three. And another three for Minnesota.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Here's Mann. He's covered by Warren. Mann can't hit. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. The kick out to Warren. Pass to Alexander Walker. 4 on the clock. Here's Reid. A three-pointer, no good.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Leonard against Towns. Back to Harden. Three-pointer. Reid with the rebound.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Clippers trail by 10. The three from Harden. Los Angeles with another miss. Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Conley against Harden. Passes it to Alexander Walker. Outside, Towns. From deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Leonard kicks to Zubac. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reid. McDaniels comes in for T.J. Warren. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Harden against Conley. For the three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out left to the wing. Zubac, a screen on Gobert. And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block. And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Timberwolves.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection
was better.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Anthony Edwards.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
And Leonard gets it to go.
On his drives, Kawhi can be just devastating, completely overwhelming the D.
And the dunk by Towns.
An impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And it's George missing. Edwards looking it over. The offensive rebound.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Harden has a wide-open look. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll...
We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. P.J. Washington out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Jones in at the small forward position. Here's Dallas now. It's a three-point game. They get it again. Pass to Gafford. Now Doncic. There's the triple. Gafford passes to Doncic. Outside Jones. Gets another look. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. The three from Washington. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Oh, okay then. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
The handle of Anthony Edwards so much tighter. That is so good.
Towns passes to Edwards. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Back to Towns. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the stripe.
And here is Irving. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And Minnesota has possession. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And every year, a question that's frequently asked, does Dallas have the right mix of players around Luka Doncic?
And BA, this is a hot topic of conversation around the league. Luka Doncic is a ball-dominant player who's been absolutely brilliant throughout the start of his NBA career. But it requires a certain level of player around him. You've got to have guys who play defense at a high level and who can make perimeter shots. Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
And it's Irving off the drive. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Irving's got 5 now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already...
Oh!
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Here's Doncic. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Conley with the ball. Pass to Edwards. Lets it fly from 18. 6 to shoot. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
It's Doncic with a drive. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Doncic. Washington left side. Back to Doncic. Launches it from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Boy, you better have a lot of confidence to shoot from that deep. Doncic, yes, sir.
Outside Conley. Pass to Towns. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Here's Conley. The kick out to Edwards. Here's the three. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 6 assists now in the game. From deep, here's Doncic. Rebound Minnesota. 32 seconds left in the first. Edwards a screen on Doncic. Outside Edwards. Conley looking for an opening. Fires from deep. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Pass to Gafford. Outside Jones. From the arc. McDaniels with the rebound. From deep three-point range. That one doesn't drop. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. We'll be right back. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Another strength for them today, guys. Mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Pass to Irving. Beyond the arc. Here's Gafford. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Outside Edwards. McDaniels, a screen on Irving. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Gafford. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Warren comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Minot subbed in for McDaniels. Shot from the inbound. And Gafford with the block. They retain possession. Warren, the pass to Edwards. Warren with a screen on Irving. Back to Warren. Another shot. An easy 2 on the layup.
The way Warren controls his body is truly impressive. He's got the frame to absorb it.
Doncic finds Gafford. Back to Doncic. And he's going for the oop here.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 4. Pass to Minot. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Outside Edwards. Kicks it out to Warren. Outside Conley. Just 4 to shoot. Outside Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Great open look there. Minot's got his first 3 points of the game. After years of dynasties and predictable NBA Finals matchups, Doris, we've now entered an era of unprecedented parity.
We have, BA, and it's an interesting situation for the league. Because what they've done to redistribute the talent is try to implement rules that prohibit those trios of stars from dominating the action as we have seen in the past. It's led to more interest. It's led to higher television ratings. I think it's appropriate.
Conley with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Edwards can't hit.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Minnesota's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. There's the 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Washington outside. And he's going for the lob. And the dunk by Gafford.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping to the middle. Stolen by Gafford. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Washington inside. Working on Warren. Doncic passes to Washington. Drops in the 3. Now just a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
What can you say about Luka Doncic that has not already been said? Here's a guy in his mid-20s and a perennial MVP candidate, Doris.
His career is off to an extraordinary start. He's drawn comparisons to the legends of the game, and like so many of the greats, BA, he is a one of one. The ability to command the game from all aspects is truly something to behold. How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim.
Doncic passes to Washington. Fires the 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
51 seconds left in the half. Doncic against Conley. Back to Edwards. Driving inside. And Gafford with the block. Shot clock at 5.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Minnesota has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Mavericks. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
The Mavericks have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
15 seconds left in the first half of this one. Doncic. Washington outside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
9 seconds left to play in the first half. And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And here are the Mavericks now. That'll count. So we conclude the first half. Timberwolves ahead, up by 6. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. So the Mavericks 5 right now. Tim Hardaway is out there with Hardy. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Lively in at the 5, down low. Wide open. Reed with the rebound.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Shot is up. Here's Lively. Minot pulls it in. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Here's Warren. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Mavericks trailing. 18 feet out. Spins. Here's Lively. Scores off the spin. Lively's got his first 2 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
and sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, debating the best players ever, there are different criteria. The Hall of Famer Dr. J said, quote, I think ultimately you have to have that crowning moment where you're a champion, and it's difficult. Sometimes it takes experiencing the loss and figuring it out before you can be successful. It's nothing you can assume or take for granted.
Well, he got his at 83. Thanks, Allie. And Edwards slams it in.
How about the body control from Anthony Edwards? Just so good at using that frame to get through the teeth of the defense.
Towns, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Pass to Hardy. Puts up a three. Another three for Dallas. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Reed finds Warren. Morris outside. Towns on a screen. Kicks it out to Warren. Shot clock at 3. Back to Towns. From outside the arc. Hardaway grabs the board.
And just executing your offense earlier in the clock helps you avoid shots like that.
Pass to Hardy. Launches it. Sinks it from distance. And now it's just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
Warren against Hardaway. The kick out to Morris. And he drives in. Goes up and plays it in nice and easy. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Wow, how about the speed of Monte Morris? That is why that drive was effective.
And there's the lob. And that one is stuffed right through.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Reed sets a screen. A minute 31 left in the third quarter. And now the Mavs on the run. Here's Hardaway. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one's on Monte Morris.
You see, to me, guys, for Tim Hardaway Jr., there's still another level for him to reach. He has proven that he can be a big-time scorer. To me now, it's about consistency and doing it night after night after night.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Pass to Reed. 1:11 left in the third. Back to Towns. Lets it go from deep. Cranes the triple. Towns has got 6 points.
Well, Towns has said he believes he's the greatest shooting big ever. That's how confident he is.
It's Powell on the wing. Pass to Hardy. Here's Exum. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Here's Hardy. Up top, Powell. To the wing on the left. Here's Hardy. Covered by Towns.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Warren with a screen on Powell. Towns for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Fast break, Minnesota. The 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Timberwolves ahead. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with T.J. Warren. Then it's Monte Morris. And it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Towns passes to Warren. Back to Towns. Lets the 3 fly. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Irving. All alone. Hardy's shot is good.
Nice touch pass right there by Kyrie Irving. That was pretty.
And so Morris will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns on a screen. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Irving. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Mavericks leading. Gafford with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. It's intercepted. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Warren. Edwards, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for Morris. Pass to Hardy, and here is Irving. From 13, again, the Mavericks good for 2 more. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
The Timberwolves have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Towns a screen on Irving. Edwards for 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
The 3 from Washington. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Tries the spin move. Irving with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Irving looking around. With the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Luka Doncic just checked in for Hardy. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Irving for 3.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the defensive end for Anthony Edwards.
Shot on the wing. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Gafford. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Edwards finds Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. Towns a screen on Irving. From deep, Conley knocks it down from distance.
They trust Mike Conley, and yet again, this guy delivers.
Pass to Irving. Takes the 3. Another miss by Irving.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
McDaniels passes to Towns. 56 seconds left in the 4th quarter here to take the lead. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Now, Karl Anthony Towns, as good a free throw shooter out of the post as we've ever seen. He's excellent at the stripe. Now it's game pressure. Do you make critical free throws?
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the stripe.
Here's Doncic on the drive. Irving for 3. And nails
the tray. And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Here's Edwards. Yes!
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Three-pointer. And he can't get that one. And the Timberwolves with possession. They've led by as much as 10.
Oh, no good! And this is where leaders come through. Can Edwards cash in at the stripe? We'll see.
He gets the first, and that gives him a lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
The three from Washington.
Oh, it's good! He hit it! Great shot! The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get...
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for...
Hey.